Hi everybody, welcome to the Cozy Hermitage Craft Room. My name is John. Oh, this has been quite the week. This is, what is today? I don't know what today is. Um, yeah, anyway, whatever day it is, it's Friday. Um, it's Friday after Easter. So this was a busy week. It was kind of a hectic weekend, and I kind of did something on Wednesday. Anyway, we had a really good Easter. We had my all my kids and most of my grandkids were here, and a lot of food. It was kind of funny because uh, kids brought most of the food. Usually my wife's used to cooking the meat and cooking a couple side dishes and all of that, and this time the girls went and stepped up and did just about all the cooking. My wife only had to make one thing, and she kind of freaked her out. She's going, "Are you sure I'm not supposed to be doing something else?" But it was good for her to only have to do one thing. She shouldn't have to make all that food for everybody, but I'm no help at all. So anyway, and then we had three three of my grandkids, my oldest daughter's kids. Um, a teenage girl, I think she's almost 16, and the twins, which are 6 years old. And you've probably seen if you watch my channel, you've probably seen at least the post of Mackenzie um, doing a video of me making top ramen. But there's also a couple shorts that have her brother Connor. Connor and Mackenzie are twins. Uh, Made a little video with him, and then there's another short with Kenzie um, showing you all the our 6 dogs that are in the house. So if you watched Mackenzie in the longer video, you can go back and look at the shorts and see Connor and the dogs. And I know they'd appreciate the views on the pages they made. So anyway, and that was on I think they were here Wednesday, either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, or Wednesday and Thursday. I don't know, it's all just a big blur. I think it was Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And on Wednesday evening, it's dirty because we had puppies and they were jumping on me. But I went out to help put away the puppies for the night. And we have a little fence thing with a little gate. And you go through the little gate and you're in their puppy area. And then there's a little door that we have to screw shut so coyotes don't get in at night and they don't get out at night. So I was going in to do that, but the puppies were out. And my son Christian was um, going into the little house to get them to go in there with him so I could shut the door and screw it shut. But of course, all the puppies were outside when we went outside, but they heard Christian starting to go into the house, and so they all turned and started running away. So I stepped in. I opened the gate quickly and closed it behind me, and I stepped in with my right foot. And as I was getting ready to put my left foot down, all the puppies came running back, and I was afraid of stepping on them, and so I somehow twisted, and and my knee went the wrong way, and there was a snap or a crack or something, and all of a sudden, and that I kind of fell over into the fence. But anyway, I could not walk after that on my right leg. So we had an awful time getting me back to the house. We got the puppies taken care of, but I had to have help getting back to the house, and barely made it up the stairs, and sat in my chair in the living room, which happens to be a lift chair, which is handy. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this chair. This is not a lift chair. I might be here for a while. So anyway, we were debating, do I go into the emergency room? Do I just wait until morning? And then go to the walk-in clinic, or what do I do? And my wife already had a bunch of stuff to do the next day, Thursday, and so if my leg was hurting as bad as it was, if it was going to hurt that way tomorrow, the next day, I didn't want to have to sit in the car all that time. So they said, okay, see if you can stand up. If you can stand up and walk to the bedroom and get in bed, then you can wait until later. And I made the lift chair go up. I couldn't stand on it. So we decided to go to the emergency room, and that was about, when was that? 8 o'clock at night. 8:30 is when I got to go. The emergency room in Odessa is really, the people are really nice and they're really good, but it's not like a regular emergency room in the bigger cities where it's manned all the time. There is a reception person that answers the phone, but they do other stuff in the hospital. The nurse, and so anyway, yeah, it's good to call ahead of time and say, I'm coming in, this is what's wrong with me. And then they get a hold of the doctor that's on call, and the people you need. So, and for us, it takes, 15-20 minutes to get to the hospital. So that gives them time to get there. And so I made the call, and then I had to figure out how to get me into the car, and that was a chore. But we got in and got on the road and got to the emergency room, and long story short, they did an X-ray, and I don't know. Apparently they didn't find anything except fluid on my knee, which we already knew about. And I had an appointment. I have an appointment next week to get that taken care of. And so, anyway, they said to just go to that appointment and see if they can, maybe I'll need an MRI or a CAT scan or something to see if there's something torn or whatever. In the meantime, they gave me that knee immobilizer and crutches. So, yeah. And the only reason they had a knee immobilizer big enough and crutches big enough for me is because this weekend is a Stump Jumpers motorcycle race in Odessa. And so, in preparation for having Stump Jumpers motorcyclists crashing and getting hurt, they had ordered a bunch of supplies, and just happened to have some in my size, which was good. Bad for the motorcyclist who's tall and needs this. If I have the only one, hopefully I don't have the only ones. And Wednesday night was knit night, and I didn't go to knit night because that wiped out from the grandkids, and just my knee was hurting already, and so I've been walking around with a cane and stuff, and so yeah, I should have gone in at night, and then just never would have happened. But I really didn't have a ride in at night that night anyway. So anyway, but this is the way it worked out. This is the way Wednesday worked out, and so then, and I can actually walk with the crutches with the knee brace on, and I took it off for a little bit today because I just needed to bend my knee, and it was getting kind of stiff and stuff. But I tried to walk with the crutches, and boy, my knee felt so unstable. It was just, I was afraid. I was afraid of moving the wrong way, and it was a lot more painful without the brace on. So I put the brace back on, and I think I'm just gonna keep it on. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning because my leg was hurting so bad I couldn't sleep anymore. So just came out into the living room and sat in my chair. I should have been knitting, but anyway. So that's been my week, and I've pretty much not done anything. I sit in my chair and watch TV, and take pain pills, Tylenol, and the doctor at the emergency room gave me something else I can take once every 6 hours, but I don't know, it's not really doing anything, so it just takes the edge off every once in a while. So if it gets really bad, I'll take one of those, and makes me a little bit tired, but that's about it. So anyway, I do have some happy mail. Ugh. Let's do that. Happy mail from the Toads. The Toads have came out with a new collection, new yarn collection. I think they're doing collection every 4 months, I think, or is it every 3 months? One of those. And I really like the colors, so I bought a couple skeins, and they had orange and white, and they had a bulky toad yarn. So I got a couple skeins of that, but I think maybe I'll make a hat or something with it. Look at this. You see that all right? And this is Bulky Toad. 100% superwash merino, 100 grams, 106 yards. This is Whims of Wisteria from the Secret Garden collection. I really like, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I really like purples and violets, and this has purples and greens and looks like some yellows, and I just thought this was really nice. So that'll make something nice. And then from Amazon. Now, this was the yarn that I was talking about that was lost in Illinois or somewhere. Well, apparently Amazon finally came up and said, I think your stuff is lost. Would you like to get a refund, or would you like to get a replacement? And I just said, get a replacement. I want the yarn. So this yarn came in about 4 days. So this is supposed to be worsted weight. Here I got three balls. I'm going to open this if I don't have to, but it's Vanna's Choice. And I believe this is Rust, the colorway Rust, which is, this yarn is going to be used to make the emotional support chicken for my wife. If I, so there it is open on this side. So there. So yeah, so I will probably start that tomorrow. See how that goes. We know how good my projects they start and they never seem to end. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. I really want to. I got some videos marked as save for later that shows different people making the emotional support chicken. So I'm gonna watch some of those first, and because I looked at the directions, I bought the pattern, and there's some stitches I haven't heard of before, and I don't know how to do. So hopefully, in some of those, and I if I remember right, I think there is a tutorial from the company from the store that sells the emotional support chicken pattern. I'll look at that too. So yeah, so I think I have a good basis. I have the yarn. It's gonna be kind of a one note chicken, but that's the actual color that the chicken was. It's kind of that color, more so with little white flecks and stuff in it. But like I said, I think I showed you that yarn, and that was just too. I don't think it was big enough. I don't think it was the right weight yarn. Yeah, that's way thicker. So, how have you guys been? Hopefully you've been good. I know this is kind of a. I really need to start doing more stuff, and I've discovered. Someone said so. So how's your work going? I'm not doing. I'm not getting anything done. But Easter is over now. I don't think I have any more excuses to be able to use, because there's not really anything going on until, I don't know, for a while. At least not until Christian, my son, graduates. So he has graduation this year. So he's graduating from high school. His birthday's in a couple days. Oh, and my wife's gone. My wife has left me, not left me, but she went, our oldest daughter gave her, for Christmas, tickets to go with them to a comedy show in Seattle, somewhere over there anyway. And that happened to be she left this morning, and I think they're at the, well, the show's probably over by now. But they got a really nice hotel room, and she has her own room, and it has, it's really nice. It really went all out for her, and I really appreciate it. And so she's at that, and they come home tomorrow, and after she gets home, she is then taking Christian and his friend Nick to Spokane for a concert, and I can't remember who they're seeing. But they're going to see, it's a Christian group, so they're going to see that, and they're spending the night in the hotel, and they're coming back Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. And then Monday, Christian goes back to school. So anyway, well, that's for his birthday. They'll go out to eat and all that fun stuff. So Kristen has fortunately, she didn't have to drive to Seattle, and she doesn't have to drive back. The daughter's boyfriend's doing that for him. And then, but she does have to drive back from their house, and so that's not too bad. But yeah, so she's having a busy weekend, and I'm sitting in my chair. I wish I had timed this better so that I didn't screw up my knee while she was gone, because I'd be out there playing with my trains and getting into all kinds of mischief. But instead, I sit in my chair and I watch TV. And tomorrow, I'm gonna take my knitting with me this time and take it out to my living room chair so I can sit and watch TV and knit, and take a ball of emotional support chicken yarn out there, and I gotta find the right needles, and I can work on that. So I know you knit it flat, and I think the size needles was size 7 US. I think it was size 7. So I have to scrounge around and see if I have size 7 needles. I've been looking and I haven't really found any. I found 8, I found 9. I found the sizes before and after, but not the actual size. So I might just use a size larger. So we'll see. Where was I going with this? What was I doing? Yeah, can't think of anything. Yep. But it was good to see all my kids, all the grandkids and stuff for Easter. It was a really pleasant time. Lots of food, I had the, in Christmas time on YouTube, you can get fireplace videos. Well, when we have family get-togethers like that, I always put one of those fireplace videos playing on the big TV, and and so had it up for Christmas, had it up for Thanksgiving, had it up for Easter. Just kind of, I don't know, just the way it goes. Now it's a tradition. Yes. Oh, so I see the doctor for my knee on Tuesday, and when we get back from that, then whether I go or not, but there's a track meet for Christian Tuesday afternoon at like 3 or something, so we have to go to that. I don't know if they'll all go or not, but my wife at least will. Depends on how easy it is to get in and out of the car this time. Once I got out of the car on Wednesday night, on Wednesday we got there to the hospital about 9 o'clock, and we left a little after 12. Mainly that was because we were waiting for someone to read the x-ray. So, but I'm kind of babbling and bouncing around all over the place, so I think you've probably had enough of that for now. So I'm gonna call it quits for now. Um, watch the grandkids videos and like and do all that stuff for their videos, because they really were excited when they got the number of likes that they did, and or number of views that they did. They like the likes. They only got 2 likes, and I'm going to be, hopefully, though I'm going to start just kind of going with the flow instead of planning stuff, because my planning stuff never works out. Going with the flow. Hopefully tomorrow I will make, or Friday or Saturday, I guess it's already tomorrow. Saturday I'll be doing a video for the Cozy Hermitage channel, which is more just about religious aspects of things. So if you're interested in that, check that out. I have one video on there already, and depending on how things go, hopefully there'll be another one up there tomorrow, or today, later today. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy my channel, and I know I'm not doing much, but hope you like spending some time with me. I kind of enjoy doing this. It's kind of fun. And anyway, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll talk to you later. Let me know if the sound is still doing all right. I'm still wearing the microphone, so let me know if it's doing its job, if you can hear me all right and everything. So anyway, I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.